Hey there, fellow travelers. Whether you're a seasoned jet setter or taking your first flight in years, here's something that'll blow your mind. Airlines are sitting on dozens of free services designed specifically for senior travelers, but they're not telling you about them. Why? Most passengers never ask, and frankly, it saves them money. I'm talking about complimentary toiletry kits, free seat upgrades, priority boarding, medical assistance, all completely free if you know what to ask for. Today, we're recounting down 15 free things seniors can ask for on a flight that could transform your next trip from stressful to spectacular. Whether you're visiting grandkids or traveling for medical appointments, these tips will make your journey infinitely more comfortable. Let's dive in. Let's start with something most people have no clue about. Number 15. Complimentary toiletry kits on long-haul flights. Here's your first insider secret. On flights over 6 hours, especially international routes, airlines stock complimentary toiletry kits specifically for passengers who ask. We're talking toothbrushes, toothpaste, hand lotion, lip balm, eye masks, earplugs, and even cozy socks. But here's the catch. They don't advertise this in economy class. Flight attendants keep these kits behind the scenes, often saving extras from business class. The magic words. Simply ask, do you happen to have any amenity kits available? The worst they can say is no, but trust me, you'll be surprised how often the answer is yes. Pro tip: make your request early in the flight when supplies are still available. These little kits can be absolute game changers on overnight flights when staying fresh becomes a real challenge. Want to know what else they're not telling you? Let's talk about something that happens before you even board. Number 14. Free assistance with connecting flights. Navigating massive airports with tight connections can feel like running a marathon, especially when your knees aren't what they used to be. Here's what the airlines don't want you to stress about. They offer completely free escort services, golf cart rides, and motorized transport between gates. The secret is timing. Call the airline at least 48 hours before your trip or mention it when booking online. But here's something even better. If your plans change at the last minute, gate agents can arrange this on the spot. They'll literally prioritize getting you to your next flight, especially if there are delays involved. And here's the best part. This isn't just for wheelchair users. Got a cane, bad knees, just feeling overwhelmed by a massive airport? You qualify. Airlines would rather help you navigate smoothly than deal with missed connections and rebooking hassles. But wait, what if I told you there's a way to escape the chaos of the terminal entirely? Number 13. Access to airport lounges, sometimes free for seniors. This one might shock you. Those exclusive airport lounges with free food, drinks, and comfortable seating. Seniors can sometimes access them for free, even when flying economy. Here's how it works. Many airlines have hidden policies for loyalty program members, and some basic tier programs offer complimentary or heavily discounted lounge access for seniors on international flights or during long layovers. Additionally, certain credit cards marketed to retirees include free lounge passes as a perk. The key is asking at check-in or at the gate. Phrase it like this: I have a long layover. Are there any lounge options available for seniors today? Gate agents have discretionary passes they can distribute, especially if you're polite and the lounge isn't at capacity. Even a few hours in a quiet space with free snacks, clean restrooms, and Wi-Fi can transform a stressful layover into a pleasant break. Speaking of making your journey more comfortable, number 12, help with carry-on luggage. Let's be honest, wrestling a 20-pound bag into an overhead bin isn't just difficult, it's downright dangerous. Here's what airlines train their staff to do, but never announce they're required to help passengers stow carry-on items, and they prioritize seniors who ask. The trick is timing. As soon as you board, politely tell the flight attendant, I'd appreciate some help with my bag when we get to my row. They'll make a mental note and assist you without making a big deal about it. But here's an even better strategy. Mention your need for help to the gate agent before boarding. They can arrange for crew members to be ready or even have ground staff assist you at the jet bridge. Remember, asking for help isn't a sign of weakness. It's a smart travel strategy that prevents injury and stress. Now, here's where things get really interesting. Number 11. Free seat upgrades when available. This is where your silver hair becomes your secret weapon. While airlines won't advertise this, gate agents and flight attendants have discretionary power to move passengers around, especially when flights aren't full. Here's the psychology. Airlines want happy customers, and they know seniors often have specific comfort needs. If you approach the check-in counter or gate agent with a genuine need, recent surgery, arthritis, or just plain discomfort in cramped seats, you might be surprised. The magic formula: be early, be polite, and be specific. Instead of saying, "Can I get an upgrade?" try, "I recently had knee surgery and I'm concerned about the cramped seating. Are there any options with extra legroom available?" Even if you don't land in first class, you might score a bulkhead seat or exit row with significantly more space, completely free. But what if there's an even better way to enhance your flight experience? Number 10. Free entertainment devices and headphones. Here's something most passengers never think to ask for. If you forget your headphones or don't have a tablet, airlines will often provide them for free, especially to seniors on longer flights. But most airlines stock basic wired headphones for distribution, and some even have tablets loaded with movies and games for aircraft without built-in screens. The key is asking early in the flight before supplies run out. For seniors who aren't tech-savvy, this is a game changer. Instead of struggling to set up streaming on your phone, you get a simple solution handed to you. And if you're hard of hearing, specifically ask about headphones with volume control options. They often have them available. Pro tip: flight attendants are more likely to say yes when you explain you need them for the entertainment system rather than just wanting free headphones. Now, let's talk about staying comfortable during your flight. Number 9. Complimentary blankets and pillows. Airplane cabins can feel like an Arctic tundra, especially for seniors who are more sensitive to temperature changes. Here's the insider knowledge. Most flights still stock blankets and pillows, but they don't automatically distribute them in economy class anymore. The secret? Just ask. Flight attendants prioritize comfort items for seniors, especially when you mention being cold or needing back support. Even a small pillow behind your lower back can transform a miserable flight into a tolerable one. The best strategy is boarding early and making your request right away. Supplies are limited, particularly on budget carriers, but crew members are usually happy to help seniors get comfortable. Here's something else they don't tell you about staying comfortable. Number 8. Extra water and snacks on demand. Flying dehydrates everyone, but it affects seniors more severely due to age, medications, and dietary needs. Here's what you need to know. You don't have to wait for the beverage cart, and you're not limited to one serving. Flight attendants are trained to provide extra water, especially when you mention taking medications or feeling dehydrated. Simply press your call button or politely approach the galley during safe times. But here's the bonus. Many airlines have extra snacks beyond the standard offerings: cookies, crackers, fresh fruit, or low-sodium options. They won't offer them unless you ask, but they're often available for passengers with special dietary needs. The key phrase, "I need to stay hydrated for my medication," or "Do you have any low-sodium snack options?" You'll be amazed at what they can pull from their hidden stash. Speaking of dietary needs, here's something that could be a real game changer. Number 7. Free special meals. Low sodium, diabetic, gluten-free. Managing health conditions while flying doesn't have to mean suffering through airline food that could spike your blood sugar or aggravate your conditions. Airlines offer completely free special meals. Low sodium, diabetic-friendly, vegetarian, kosher, and halal options. The catch: you need to request them during booking, or at least 24 to 48 hours before your flight. But here's the insider tip. If you forget, ask the flight attendant anyway. They often have limited special meal options available for last-minute requests. Don't assume this service costs extra or is complicated to arrange. It's completely free and designed specifically for passengers with health considerations. The airlines would rather accommodate your needs than deal with medical emergencies mid-flight. Now, let's talk about something even more critical. Number 6. Medical support and in-flight oxygen prearranged for seniors with medical conditions. Flying can be genuinely concerning. Here's what airlines don't widely publicize. They provide extensive medical support services, but most require advanced notice. The big one is oxygen. While airlines don't provide oxygen on demand during flights, they allow passengers to bring portable oxygen concentrators aboard with 48-hour advanced notice. Some airlines even provide supplemental oxygen masks for medical emergencies, depending on their policies and aircraft capabilities. Flight attendants receive medical training and can assist with everything from medication reminders to helping passengers with breathing difficulties or mobility challenges. They also carry medical kits for emergencies. The key is communication. Inform the crew during boarding about any conditions or medications you need to access during the flight. Airlines genuinely want to ensure your safety and comfort. They just need to know what you need. But here's something you can often get without advanced planning. Number 5. Extra legroom upon request. Those cramped airplane seats weren't designed with senior comfort in mind. But here's your secret weapon. Airlines often have extra legroom seats available for free if you ask politely and explain your need. Exit rows and bulkhead seats provide significantly more space to stretch out. While airlines increasingly charge for these seats, gate agents often have discretionary power to assign them free to seniors with medical conditions or mobility challenges. The strategy: arrive at the gate early and explain your situation. I have arthritis in my knees and I'm concerned about the cramped seating. Are there any seats with extra legroom available? Be genuine about your needs, and you might be pleasantly surprised. Even if premium seats aren't available, they might move you to a less crowded section of the plane where you can potentially claim an empty middle seat. Here's another seating secret they don't advertise. Number 4. Free seat selection. Sometimes. While most airlines now charge for seat selection, many have hidden policies allowing seniors to choose seats at no additional cost. Especially when you have mobility challenges or specific needs. The trick is calling customer service instead of booking online or asking specifically during check-in. Explain that you need to sit near the front for easier boarding and deplaning, or close to the restroom for health reasons. Airlines want to accommodate seniors because it prevents boarding delays and ensures passenger satisfaction. When you advocate for yourself and explain your needs clearly, they often waive the seat selection fees entirely. But here's where the real VIP treatment begins. Number 3. Extra assistance with boarding and deplaning. Navigating crowded planes and busy terminals can be overwhelming, but airlines provide free assistance that most seniors never request. This service ensures you board calmly, get settled without rushing, and exit the aircraft safely. You can arrange this by asking gate agents for boarding assistance, which often includes early boarding privileges. They can also provide help navigating the jet bridge or even wheelchair escorts if needed. When it's time to deplane, staff will assist you in exiting quickly and safely, minimizing wait times and reducing stress. The best part, you can request this service on the spot. Just speak to the gate agent when you arrive at the airport. This leads us to something even better. Number 2. Priority boarding. Here's a perk that's often available but rarely advertised. Seniors can usually request priority boarding to avoid the stress and chaos of boarding with the general crowd. This allows you to get settled early, store your carry-on without fighting for overhead space, and take your time finding your seat without feeling pressured by impatient passengers behind you. Many airlines automatically offer priority boarding to seniors, but it never hurts to confirm when you check in or at the gate. The key benefit isn't just convenience, it's peace of mind and a more relaxed start to your journey. And finally, the most valuable service of all. Number 1. Wheelchair assistance. Even if you don't normally use a wheelchair, this might be the most valuable free service airlines offer. Wheelchair assistance means staff will meet you at check-in, help you navigate security, transport you to the gate, assist with boarding, and meet you at baggage claim after landing. You can request this when booking or by calling at least 48 hours before your flight. The service dramatically reduces physical strain, eliminates stress from navigating busy terminals, and ensures you get the help you need every step of the way. Here's the insider knowledge. You don't need to be permanently disabled to use this service. If you have difficulty walking long distances, standing in lines, or just want to reduce the physical demands of air travel, you qualify. Here's my question. Which of these services would make the biggest difference in your next flight? Have you successfully used any of these tips? Drop a comment below. I love hearing your travel stories. If this video helped you discover services you never knew existed, smash that like button to help other senior travelers find these secrets. Subscribe and hit the notification bell for more travel hacks that could save you hundreds. Remember, the best travelers aren't the ones who spend the most money. They're the ones who know what to ask for. Safe travels.